Hello everyone, I am Janella with Channel Fiend and welcome to Channel Buzz, where I share channels, or in this case, information on channels, with you. If you are new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. If you are a returning guest or subscriber, welcome back. In this video, I am going to explain what ASMR is and why this type of video is very popular on YouTube. And I will be sharing additional information with you in case you're not that familiar with ASMR and you're not sure if it's right for you. And it's cautionary advice that I'm going to be sharing. So, yeah. I'm not your doctor. I'm not a doctor. Can't stress that enough. If you think that this is something you might want to discuss with your doctor, I suggest you do that. Take my word with a grain of salt. I'm just trying to explain what things are around here, and yeah. So, yeah. And as always, if you haven't subbed to the channel, it's free. I mean, like, why not? I mean, you know what the deal is around here on YouTube. Hit the button, ring that bell, bada bing, bada boom, bada bam, and you're done. It's just that simple. Come on now. Help a sister out. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the video. What is ASMR? Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, ASMR, is a sensory phenomenon in which individuals experience a tingling, static-like sensation across the scalp, back of the neck, and at times in other areas of their body in response to specific triggering audio and or visual stimuli. However, not everyone may experience ASMR. Now, according to what I gleaned from responses to ASMR videos, it appears that people are using ASMR to fall asleep, to reduce stress, and to cope with depression, anxiety, PSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and to experience a specific type of arousal, like emotional, cognitive, and or physical. And as one can probably conclude, there are ASMR videos for every imaginable niche, anxiety, stressor, and audience. How does ASMR work? Well, medically and scientifically speaking, researchers use an electroencephalogram, an EEG, to record the brain's activity. From these recordings, researchers have found that ASMR is associated with a robust frequency band over a multitude of brain regions, meaning that ASMR amplifies low-frequency oscillations, a back and forth swinging movement, like a pendulum, causing more activity in that particular brain region, and it reduces high-frequency oscillations, causing less activity in other brain regions. However, there is no one study that completely understands the underlying mechanisms of ASMR or how it impacts individuals who use it to relax, calm themselves down, and or to soothe themselves. In layman's terms, it means that individuals experience sensations, and these sensations are referred to as triggers. ASMR triggers, aka techniques, fall into a few categories like whispering, tapping, scratching, rattling, snapping, and the crunching of objects. Visual ASMR triggers fall into categories like colorful patterns, rhythmic and mechanical movements, people walking, people scratching their head or some other bodily movement, or even objects softly tumbling over or waves crashing on a beach. Once an individual finds their trigger, ASMR is quite tingling, relaxing, and calming. For example, for some, ASMR can cause a sensation that increases the feeling of social connectedness, while there are others who claim that ASMR has the ability to cause their heart rate to slow down, as well as remove brain fog. Also, it has been found that ASMR may be beneficial for behavioral development, serving as a form of audiovisual therapy for individuals diagnosed with ASD, autism spectrum disorder, due to the combination of physiological and psychological triggers that can bring about responses to visual and or auditory stimuli. Why are ASMR videos so popular? This is a very good question. It is believed that ASMR videos are popular because they are designed to trigger a specific type of sensory experience that most individuals who experience ASMR aren't able to create for themselves. So these individuals rely on ASMR videos to deliver these sensory experiences for them. And as you can probably imagine, there are all types of triggers. ways to create these triggers, and the list goes on. So, depending on who the person is, there's a wide variety of channels to select from in regards to getting the stimuli that they require for that moment. Why you should proceed with caution. Well, for some, ASMR techniques have the ability to trigger rage, anxiety, or displeasure. This is referred to as misophonia. Misophonia, an extreme aversion to certain sounds, is the total opposite of ASMR. While ASMR and misophonia are both responses to special patterns or sounds, they differ because of the emotions that they bring. For example, those who experience ASMR may get pleasure out of hearing someone smacking and chewing on gum, while a person with misophonia, on the other hand, they may become very annoyed and aggressive when hearing someone smacking and chewing on gum. So basically, ASMR produces a positive reaction to sounds, while misophonia is a negative experience in relationship to sounds. It has been noted that both groups, ASMR, misophonia, can also experience increased sweat to their fingertips, which psychologists consider a measure of the nervous system's arousal. Misophonia and ASMR have two things in common. One, both are potentially tied to a condition known as synesthesia, which is the mingling of senses. Number two, both involve triggers that set off the brain's response. There was a recent study surveying more than 300 individuals who experienced misophonia, and it was found that half of them also experienced ASMR. Individuals who experience synesthesia might see a particular color when someone says the word dog, or a certain taste in their mouth when they hear violin music. Another study found a higher than average percentage of people who experienced ASMR also had synesthesia, and another research has also linked synesthesia to misophonia. Where did the term ASMR and misophonia come from? The name Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response was coined by a cybersecurity professional by the name of Jennifer Allen. The word meridian replaces the potential stigmatizing sexual connotation of orgasm with a more abstract reference to a developmental peak, while the rest of the phrase describes tingles in vaguely clinical terms. Misophonia was first described in 2001, and experts still aren't sure what causes it or how to treat patients who suffer from it. So, are ASMR videos for you? Well, right off the bat, I'm not your doctor. I couldn't tell you if it is. So, let me just say this. That's a good question. If you have never experienced an ASMR video and you suffer from anxiety, stress, or some other issue that you have yet to receive relief for, I would suggest that you give it a try. But with caution, because remember, misophonia is the opposite of ASMR, and it could very well avail itself instead of ASMR. On the other hand, if you have only experienced one type of ASMR video and you weren't triggered, I'm going to say, give it another try. But again, with caution, as stated before, there are some people who have an adverse reaction to some triggers, but have a positive outcome when it comes to others, and vice versa. So whether ASMR is something for you or not, be careful when trying to figure it out if it is, because on the other side of ASMR is misophonia. And if you get triggered, you're going to be triggered big time, because it's something that you don't like. You're going to have an adverse reaction to it. So be careful. Thank you for watching the video. For those of you who are interested in ASMR, check out my video on ASMR channels to watch. Take care and connect with you soon. Bye-bye.